Welcome to West Wing Week.
Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the president dropped by the new home of a wounded warrior, met with some impressive Youth of the Year winners,
I feel like they changed the world.
celebrated St. Patrick's Day, hosted the Prince of Wales and Duchess of York, and discussed middle-class economics in Ohio. That's March 13th to March 19th, or See ya, Sparkle.
You keep at it.
On Friday, the president traveled to the land of desert sun and palm trees, Phoenix, to visit a VA medical facility and to hear directly from veterans about ongoing efforts to reform that agency and live up to the commitment that we've made to our veterans. While in Phoenix, the president had a chance to surprise Sergeant First Class Corey Remsburg and congratulate him on his new home.
It's beautiful.
You walk through the closet, we'll meet you in the workout room.
So when you're breaking a sweat, you can hydrate.
Drink.
A veteran of the war in Afghanistan and a wounded warrior,
Thank you for taking the time to come by.
Corey and the president have developed a close bond since they first met in 2009.
Corey, you're already an inspiration for a lot of folks, and then for you to be able to also be involved in an organization like that, that's great. I'm really proud of you.
The president kicked off the week with superintendents and school leaders from across the country. They discussed the progress we've made thanks to investments we've made in public schools and the risk to those gains that Republican-backed budget cuts would pose.
If sequestration stays in place, then we will have the lowest federal assistance to our schools in real dollar terms since 2000.
The president then got to spend some time with the Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year winners.
You look just how you look on TV.
I do. It's true.
My plan is to go into medical school.
I'm trying to be a community organizer.
And I'm studying to become a neurosurgeon and specialize in brain cancer.
How do you feel like Boys and Girls Club helped you guys get to where you are today?
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Boys and Girls Club.
You're all going to do great things, and the key, I think, is making sure that you never get back. That you're constantly thinking about the young people coming up behind you, and how you can provide people with that same kind of confidence and support that you get. So.
My fellow Americans, I have a vision in which students can get higher education without the worry of debt.
I feel like I could be here.
On Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, donning a green tie, the president welcomed the Taoiseach of Ireland, Enda Kenny, to the White House. They kicked off the day in the Oval Office to discuss a range of issues of mutual concern.
The biggest challenge that I have when I meet with the Taoiseach is finding something we disagree on.
Then, along with the vice president, they were off to the U.S. Capitol. Welcomed by bagpipes, they were treated to a St. Patrick's Day lunch, complete with musical entertainment. Taking a break from St. Patrick's Day festivities, the president took a stab at an NCAA March Madness bracket.
I am completely biased on this one because my niece, Leslie Robinson, is on the Princeton team, which is undefeated. I recognize they haven't had the toughest schedule, but I've got to roll with I've got to go ahead and roll with the Tigers on this one. This is going to be a major upset.
In the evening, the president hosted a reception to celebrate his 7th St. Patrick's Day at the White House.
Have fun, don't break it. And you can take the paper napkins, but not the cloth ones. They don't belong to me. And I want my security deposit back.
The president greeted some of his Irish guests and was charmed by a surprise gift.
I brought you something, sir.
What do we got here?
This is your great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Man, he's a good-looking guy. I will say that his ears, huh?
There's a slight
This is
resemblance.
where I got the ears from. This is wonderful. What a nice gift. It's beautiful.
If it's Wednesday, it must be Cleveland, and the president got a tour of the impressive innovations at Magnet, the Manufacturing Advocacy and Growth Network.
Are we getting a bottle of this?
It's a nonprofit institution that helps small and medium-sized manufacturers grow their
We
business.
need engineers.
Then it was on to the City Club to discuss the finer points of middle-class economics and take some questions from leaders and students from Cleveland.
There's nothing I'd like more than an opposition party that works with me to help hardworking Americans get ahead. I don't have another election to run. Come, let's go. Let's work. Now, the problem, though, is so far, at least, the rhetoric doesn't match the reality. The walk doesn't sync up with the talk. And all you have to do is look at the budget that House Republicans put forward just yesterday. It's a budget that doesn't just fail to embrace middle-class economics. It's the opposite of middle-class economics. Doubles down on trickle down.
Thursday, back in the nation's capital, the president traveled to the Department of Energy, or more accurately, the roof
You're hearing all about it.
Thanks very much.
Eric installed the solar panels you're going to see the year you were elected president.
Did you do it yourself?
I did every.
You were up
bit
there.
of it. That's right.
where he got to see their solar panels firsthand. Then it was time for some royalty back at the ranch. The president hosted the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall in the Oval Office. They discussed combating climate change and creating opportunities for our nation's youth. Well, remember, stay engaged with us online on social media and at whitehouse.gov, where you can find out more information about any of these topics and see complete videos of these events. And don't forget to tune in 2 weeks for a very special 5th anniversary edition of your West Wing Week.
Can you say president?
President.
Yeah, it's working in there. It's working on me.
Happy. I'm happy too. Happy.